What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone is having a good end to your summer as August is almost over. Next week will be September. 1 week until the NFL regular season officially kicks off. Next week's stream, we will be I will be making my week 1 predictions. So I'm so excited to get back into that. But we got a week left. Preseason's pretty much over. I believe tomorrow is roster cut down day. So I believe it's the deadline for that. So that'll be interesting. I believe it's 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. My time. But yeah. But for this, we'll be getting into some NFL news, a little bit of NBA news. We really don't have much on NBA because the offseason's so dead at the moment. Still a lot of players that have not signed, specifically the restricted free agents. They're taking their sweet ass time to get that resolved. Now we really don't have that much movie news either. Feel like all the big movies already came out. Like Superman's already out, Fantastic Four is already out. So there's really not that much coming out for the rest of the year. I mean, you got Stranger Things, the final season, but that's a show. So yeah, let's start off with our NFL news. I think this is just a jersey swap or something. Okay, so they're bringing back the New York Giants are bringing back their white vintage color rush uniforms this season. They'll debut them in 2 games against the Bears and Packers. So yeah, pretty cool uniforms. And then the Colts traded Mekhi Blackman. They're trading for Mekhi Blackman from the Vikings for a 2026 6th-round pick. So my mistake. And then the Browns, they're trading former Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett to the Las Vegas Raiders after Aiden O'Connell suffered a wrist injury, so he'll be backing up Geno Smith. And then Chargers have released Brendan Rice, the son of Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. It'd be funny if the 49ers signed him. But Jacoby Myers met with the Raiders front office, and he has requested a trade. And I'll make this very clear. He's not going to the Jets, so you can stop with that. But I'd love to see him on the Vikings. Love to see him back on the Patriots. Should have never let him go to begin with. Still blows my mind that we decided to sign freaking Juju Smith over him. That was ridiculous. But it was literally like the exact same contract too. The Lions have released Dan Skipper. If he goes unclaimed, Detroit likely plans to move him to an injury designation and then re-sign him. Yeah, really weird. But wonder why that is. Teddy Bridgewater is officially the Buccaneers QB2. So yeah, he'll be backing up Baker Mayfield. The Raiders are going to be bringing back Amari Cooper on a 1-year deal. Spent this past season with the Buffalo Bills. didn't really do much there. He's kind of past his prime. So he's just not that good anymore. And then, oh boy, this really got Noah and Evan bitching in our group chat. The Bengals have finally paid star pass rusher Trey Hendrickson. It is only a 1 year, $30 million deal. He is gonna hit free agency this season. But last year he put up 17 and a half sacks in back-to-back seasons and ran one of the league's most disruptive pass rushers. So yeah, easily the best defensive player the Bengals had. The fact they let it drag on as long is ridiculous, but it is what it is. And then this whole dilemma. Desmond Watson. Yeah, he's just extremely overweight. So he's just not in shape at all. So this doesn't really surprise me. And then Joe Mixon's been placed on a non-football injury list. So he's probably not going to play until week 5. Okay, Lions release Hendon Hooker. No one cares. And Chiefs waived Bailey Zappi. Yeah, not surprised at all. Is this the Shiloh Sanders news? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, yeah, and then Terry McLaurin finally got his deal. They are signing to a massive 3-year extension worth $96 million. So yeah, he's not going anywhere. As I expected. Okay, and the Saints released Cam Akers. I forgot he was on the Saints. And the Dolphins are going to be releasing veteran cornerback Mike Hilton. And then Carson Wentz is going to the Vikings. It was just kind of funny. He was the Eagles starter back in like the 2017 season, I think, but he got injured. And they had to go with Nick Foles, I think his name was. And the Eagles and Vikings actually played each other in the NFC Championship that year. So I just kind of think that's kind of a funny coincidence. Eagles made several deals today. But Eagles got Fred Johnson from the Jaguars for a 7th-round pick. And Browns take away Shador's reps, release replacement quarterback next day. That's really weird. So a bunch of Shador, and wow, they're already releasing Tyler Huntley. And yeah, so the Vikings traded Sam Howell to the Eagles and did this because they wanted to get Carson Wentz as a backup to JJ McCarthy. And then here it is. Okay. Evan was pissed about this. Buccaneers have released Shiloh Sanders. He got into a fight. I think it was a preseason game. He got into a fight. And he was ejected, and then they decided to release him. So interesting turn of events there. Here we go. What's up, Fancast? Yeah, there's really not much. Cam Ward had a solid game. 10 of 19, 145 passing yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 81.1 quarterback rating. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think Cam Ward is going to be really good. Okay, I don't know why the Cowboys would trade Micah to the Commanders. Like, it makes no sense. Like, that's a division rival. Okay, and then Derek Harmon was unfortunately injured, so that definitely sucks. Then you have all this freaking drama with Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons and his agent. So that's a whole mess. And then, Jalen Polk suffered a season-ending shoulder injury, so he's out. Not really. They kind of over-exaggerate this. It's not a massive loss for New England. Let's just pump the brakes. That's funny. I'm actually liking that. That's funny. Yeah, it's really it for NFL news. It really hasn't been much other than that. So we'll see if there's some NBA news. It's pretty quiet. Let's see. Okay, so this really doesn't mean much. Okay, I've been saying it time and time again. No one cares about the WNBA. I'm sorry. The WNBA and WNBA are heading towards a lockout as a collective bargaining agreement is unlikely for the October deadline. Yeah. So like I said, no one cares about the WNBA. That's why they don't have that much money. Okay, that really doesn't mean anything. Terrence Mann, he's a solid player. Okay. Okay, so Mavericks are likely to extend PJ Washington soon. Okay, and Malik Beasley has been cleared of the gambling accusations. So, because of this stupid false gambling accusation, he lost out on $42 million. So that definitely sucks. Don't even know how those accusations even came up or whatever. But that whole thing was ridiculous. But because of that, he's not getting offered as much money now. So it's really unfortunate. He was one of the best 3-point shooters last season. So he was great for Detroit. So probably the Knicks are interested in him. So he'd be another great piece for their bench. So his value is pretty low now, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Then we got Stephen A stuff. Stephen A says he despises LeBron for outing him. Yeah, I'm on Stephen A's side. I don't blame him. And Jeff Teague has been saying some wild stuff lately. Iguodala was a really good player back in the day. And Michael Porter Jr. has been saying some wild stuff. And then Anthony Simons is going to wear number 4 for the Celtics. Then 2K ratings came out. Anthony Edwards is higher than Jason Tatum. Now, it's just a video game. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to assume that I'm mad at this. I'm actually not mad at this at all. I actually understand it. Anthony Edwards is a very good player. He's a great athlete. Really good defender, really good dunker. His 3-point shooting's a bit iffy at times. But he's a very good player, so I actually understand it. As much as I love Tatum, I can understand why they put Ant above him, and it's only by 1 overall. And at the end of the day, 2K ratings don't matter anyway. It's just a video game. But I can actually understand if you want to debate that, or you want to argue that Anthony Edwards is objectively a better player than Jason Tatum. I understand it, and I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world. Jason Tatum is an NBA champion, but he had a great team around him. I'm not saying he got carried or anything, but no, I'm just saying. Not saying he's not talented at all. He's very talented, both great players, objectively. But I can understand why some people might rank Anthony Edwards higher than Jason Tatum. So I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world. But now with that out of the way, and this is pretty wild. I was pretty shocked by this. Jaylen Brown's dad has been arrested for, you can read the caption. Holy crap. Over a parking issue. Raptors trying to trade RJ Barrett. Yeah. Feel bad for Tatum. And John Wall recently retired. Oh boy, this is a tough one because I love all these players. The only one still in the league is Kyle Lowry. Isaiah Thomas, he's not retired, but he's not in the league right now. John Wall retired. Kemba already retired. He's actually on the Hornets coaching staff. But that's really hard because all of them in their prime, really, really good. Like Cardiac Kemba was phenomenal. 2017 John Wall was freaking amazing. 2017 Isaiah Thomas, my first year as a Celtics fan, phenomenal for the Celtics. And then obviously Kyle Lowry, NBA champion for the Raptors. He was great. So congratulations to John Wall on his retirement. Prime John Wall was one of the best point guards in the league. He was really good. Spurs legend Marco Bellinelli also announced his retirement from basketball. Okay, this graphic is just disrespectful. Like, bro, there's no way you're putting Angel Reese in the same picture as Michael Jordan. Get the fuck out of here. Like, holy shit. Like, she's not that good. Like, people just relax. Like, holy shit. Yeah, that's pretty much it on the NBA news. And yeah, this is your national TV schedule. So look at all these stream platforms that you're gonna have to get. But that's really it for basketball news. We'll get into the film news. Okay. June 2027 will be an insane month for movies. Okay, so I have no clue what this even is. So I did not know they're doing a Trainer Dragon 2 live action. I wonder if it's just going to be copy and paste of the animated movies or if it's going to be completely different. I'm not really sure. But I haven't actually seen the live action remake yet, but I heard it's really good. And then Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. I've never watched these movies. I just heard that they're really good. But yeah, it's ridiculous how it's taken this long to make another one. It was supposed to come out like way sooner, but it's getting delayed like nonstop. I guess there's like issues with the script. You can't take that long to make a sequel because then people are gonna just forget about it eventually. And then Shrek 5. I hope they fix that animation because whatever this is was awful. Like it was really bad. Okay. And then Sholo actually reposted this on his story. James Gunn confirms Blue Beetle fits very well into the new DCU, similar to Peacemaker. Starting to hear that DC fans are starting to get sick of James Gunn because of the whole Peacemaker stuff and Superman and all that. In 2025 is the first time in 14 years that no superhero movie will earn more than $700 million. So Superman got 600 million. Fantastic Four got 473 million. The Abomination, that was Captain America: Brave New World, got 415 million. And the Abomination, that was Thunderbolts, got 382 million. Okay, most of this stuff will be Marvel news. Many dead heroes and villains will be brought back to the MCU after Avengers Secret Wars. Okay. Okay, what the hell is this? Marvel has plans to bring Jeff the Shark into the MCU. I have no clue what that even is. The Skrull story will continue in the next MCU saga. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Avengers Doomsday will go through some reshoots as Marvel is still writing the script. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't even know this was happening. The Cat in the Hat has been delayed by 9 months to November 6th, 2026. I had no clue this was even happening. Um, yeah, this right here looks awful. I'm sorry. Okay, and congrats to Millie Bobby Brown. Um, oh, she adopted a. So she adopted a baby girl. Okay. All right, congrats to her. Okay, 4 DC projects confirmed to release in 2026. So you got Lanterns, which I heard that they are. Apparently, there's rumors that Hal Jordan might get killed off, which is stupid. Don't do that. Supergirl, I don't think that's very good. Okay, why are they doing a Clayface movie? That doesn't make any sense. And Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Is that supposed to be a movie or a game? I don't know. I remember playing the original game. That was a lot of fun. James Gunn says he will recast DC characters if actors decide to leave. Okay, and then James Gunn teases his Superman saga will be 4 movies long. I don't think it's going to last 4. I don't think it's going to make it to 4 movies. And then there's a Cruella 2. Two big actors reportedly got in a fight on the set of Avengers Doomsday. Who do y'all think it is? Because I have no clue. James Gunn says the DCU will focus on individual stories and not a larger event. That's probably what they should do. Like, it doesn't need to be like the MCU where like all the big characters are crossing over with each other's movies. It should just be like separate individual stories. Thank goodness the Eternals will not appear in Avengers Secret Wars. Thank goodness. I heard that movie was awful. Okay, Marvel Studios has 4 villains planned for Tom Holland's next Spider-Man trilogy. All right, so Kingpin, Venom, I have no clue who this is, and I have no clue who this is. Okay, so Prowler and Hammerhead. Okay. Okay, I don't know how they're gonna do Venom. Like, they're probably just gonna. I don't think they're gonna use Tom. I don't think they're gonna use Tom Hardy. I think they're just gonna use somebody else to play Venom because I don't think you can use that. Because if you use Tom Hardy's Venom, that makes no sense. Okay, and then Tobey and Andrew's Spider-Man will their stories will end after Secret Wars, so that's fine. Okay, and then Zoe. I'm not even gonna try and say that last name because I don't want to say it wrong. Will not return as Catwoman in Batman 2. Um, it's taken way too long to make Batman 2. Um, so yeah, it should not take that long to make another Batman movie. That's just ridiculous. And I am kind of worried on the script because James Gunn has final say in the script, so that's also not a good thing either. That's pretty much it for the movie news. All right. But yeah, not a lot going on right now. Let me see if I can find some tier lists. All right, so I guess we'll do Pixar movies. Up, one of my favorite movies growing up. I think it's goated. Um, hate how this thing glitches every time I go live. It's so annoying. Um, yeah, it's definitely S tier for me. Then we got the first Toy Story. Um, Probably got to go in S tier. I like Up better, but still, Overseers University. I thought it was a solid prequel. To obviously, you know, but yeah, funny movie. So Finding Dory, I'd say like a C. It's an all right sequel. Um, Nowhere near Finding Nemo though. That movie's goated for me. Um, if they did do like a live action remake, the cinematography would be amazing. Um, but yeah, first one is one of my favorite movies. I think this is Cars 2. Um, yeah, it's going in D. It is just not that good. Like I hate how they push McQueen to the side and they make it all about Mater, which is just so boring and just not interesting. Um, uh, Incredibles, of course, I have seen that. That's a good movie. Definitely going in S tier. Um, might have to put it over Nemo. Probably put it over Up. It's a good movie. Ratatouille, solid movie. I'll probably put it in B. I heard they're doing a sequel to that, which makes no sense, but whatever. Um, Good Dinosaur, it was okay, I guess. I put it in D to be honest. That I think this is the first Cars. I think it is anyway. Yeah, I assume that's the first Cars. But yeah, first Cars is goaded. Might have it over Out. And Cars 3. Cars 3 definitely better than Cars 2. Still not great, but still solid movie. Bugs Life I never watched. I still haven't seen Incredibles 2. Heard it's not as good as the first one. Um Wally gets a lot of hate. I think it's a solid movie, solid C movie. And then obviously I got Monsters Inc. That movie's goaded. I know some people are probably gonna criticize me for taking it over um, Toy Story. Um, but I don't care. It's my opinion. Um, Inside Out was awful. Never watched Coco. Have seen Toy Story 2. That's a good sequel. Some people argue it's better than the original. Um, Toy Story 3, I thought was really good. They should have just ended it with that, because that was, that would have been a good ending. They should have just ended it with that instead of doing Toy Story 4. Brave, I thought was solid movie. Onward, never watched. Toy Story 4, I never watched. I heard it was bad though. Saw, never watched. Yeah, all these I've never watched. I heard Turning Red was really bad. Like, really bad. Like, I heard that was awful. Lightyear, I never watched. And then whatever the hell this is, I never watched. But yeah, these are some of the like goated movies that Pixar's done. But that'll probably do it for the live guys. It's all right. It really isn't that much to talk about. But yeah, that is it for now. Next week will be my official NFL Week 1 predictions for the upcoming season. Very short live stream. I know. I apologize. But next week should be a lot more fun. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good week, everybody.